What's good, Primos? Welcome to another episode of Kick Live Familia with your favorite Primo, Coach Fernz. And we got one of my favorite Primos in the building, my brother. He's a father, an author, thought leader, and he's an all-around great guy. My brother, Vernel Samuel, aka JR. How you feeling, man?
What up, Fern? I'm blessed, man. Feeling good. Happy Monday. Glad to be
Absolutely.
alive.
Listen, man, look, we appreciate you for coming on. First, tell a familiar where you're from and how you feel about sneaker culture where you currently are.
Well, I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised, Brooklyn, New York. Grew up in Brownsville, and as if you know or don't know, sneaker culture is huge. You were considered cool, valid. Uh, you were definitely respected based on your kicks, and you had to learn how to make it work. Although I grew up in the hood, I grew up in Brownsville. I come from parents with a strict Caribbean background, and they wasn't dropping $200 for sneakers as a kid growing up. So,
Word, word.
so I had to figure out how to scrap up some coins and how to find a way to still fit in and get
Yeah,
some cool kicks. But yeah, it's definitely a part of my childhood and our upbringing for sure.
no, 1,000%. So when we talk collections here at Kick Live Familia, there's four tiers, right? There's the primos just getting started. That's like the 1 to 20. Then we have the primos that's building their collection. That's like 20 to 50. Then you have the primos that have been in the game for a while. That's like 50 to 100. Then you have the primos that's just like, don't ask. That's the 100 plus. Which range you falling into?
Well, I'll say don't ask because I don't even know I don't even count what I got.
after a certain amount, bro, you just don't count no more.
I don't even know how. Honestly, I can't even tell you how many kicks I got.
Dag, bro. It's one of those.
But I mean, I say don't ask. I know it ain't over 100, but I'm probably, if I was to ballpark it, what's the second tier? What is that?
20 to 50 or the 50 to
Yeah,
100.
I'm probably around there, 20 to 50.
Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So what was that sneaker that got you into like collecting sneakers, or that moment when you was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely a sneakerhead after these?
I think so. Honestly, I didn't really start collecting and getting kicks until probably 10 years ago.
Okay.
To be honest, it was kind of like I didn't realize it until recently how when I started getting J's. I think the first time I really got into it was when I went out of my way to get the Space Jams.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Those are something that I really wanted as a kid that I couldn't get.
Hmm.
And so I told my wife, I said, I want to get the Space Jams, and I couldn't find them in my size.
Hmm.
So my wife actually started looking around for me, and she told me about a store that might have them. And we had to drive, I don't know, somewhere like Bay Ridge, somewhere far, somewhere
Mm.
deep in Brooklyn to get them. And at that point, I realized I'm like, man, if I'm going out of my way to get some J's, I'm starting to get the bug.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You caught it. He that findeth a wife, bro. Findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor. Because I'm telling you, like, I don't go out of my way to like research all that stuff, but my wife would. My wife would do something like that.
Yeah,
Like, yo, I seen like 30 stores and this is what he had and da da da. I'm like, bruh. But I
you
will
know,
drive there.
because she knows I'm not into stuff like that.
Hmm.
So if she's hearing me talk about something and I really want
Yeah.
it, she's gonna go out of her way because she's like, I don't hear you talk about anything else besides keyboards
Right.
like this. So yeah, man. After
Right.
that, I started collecting it, and then I realized I wanted something that I couldn't get as a child, and then it was almost like, man, I feel like I'm healing a inner
Yeah.
childhood wound.
Yeah. 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 I get it, bro.
Getting these sneakers.
I get it, man. It's similar to me. I think my journey, I didn't realize it prior to, but I started to realize it in like 2014 when I started like calling my boy that worked at Atrium, and because Atrium and Kith used to be right next to each other. in
Yeah.
Brooklyn. I'm like, yo, bro, can you see if they got these sneakers? He's like, yeah, bro, I'll hold them for you. I'm like, what am I doing? Like I'm just used to going to Vims or Hyperactive or Jimmy Jazz and be like, you got this? Nah, you don't got it. All right, cool. But I started like fanning over sneakers. I was like, yo, what's wrong with me? And before I knew it, bro, the collection of one or two turned into like 100. Like it was just wild, bro. And I sit back and I'm like, oh, this is why I ain't buy my house yet. Like this is I had to have a moment like, yo, this is why I'm not where okay, I'm part of the problem. So
Right.
I had to kind of go through, those motions of, plus when you have children,
Huh?
different situation, they start seeing the sneakers you wear, and I'm like, nah, baby, you still got to get yours off Amazon. So,
Right.
you know.
Bruh. And I got mini me now. Preston,
Oh man.
he's on it, bro. Like, and he already know the name. He know the names better than me already.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
he's 9, so
Ooh.
yeah,
Oh, bro, you in
not a
it because they
problem.
feet start growing quick. So what you get them, oh man, you have to give them some of your old stuff, hopefully.
Get facts. Hopefully, you catch up to me soon enough.
Yeah, man. So now that's wild. But listen, although sneakers are a large part of why we're here, you have a lot of dope things going on. So do you want to share with the family some of the things you've been working on, some of the things that you've been creating around here?
And so, what can I say? Yeah, I got. So one of the things that on my social media page, I primarily talk about relationships, helping people, specifically Christian women and men, figure out how to navigate this dating pool today. And so I've been just sharing wisdom on there, and I had a few clips go viral, and a lot of people started following me, wanted to hear more.
A lot of
So,
people.
yeah,
It was a jump, bro.
yeah. Bro, I realized how much people really wanted to talk about this
Yeah.
because I didn't want to talk about it. Like,
Wow.
I'm not no I didn't want to I don't want to be a relationship expert. I'm still honestly just figuring out how to do life with my wife. And
Yeah.
every day
Yeah.
I just want to get better at being a better husband, a better
Mhm.
father. But I realized, like, you know what? Along the way, if you got something that you can share that you learn, why not share it?
Yeah.
So I just been doing that. And, as of lately, we've been doing these events called First Fridays. Every
Mhm.
first Friday in the month, we've been hosting um, these, like, either we do anything from like a discussion night to a game night to a mixer,
Mhm.
where we just gathering Christian singles to come to a safe space and meet and mingle and have fun. And that's been off the chains, man. We're getting asked to bring it to Texas, to Florida,
Mhm.
California. A lot of people are asking us to bring it out there now, but primarily we're right now in New York. And it's been a vibe, man. We've been having like anywhere between 100, 150 people show up.
Golly.
And it's been dope, man. And it's exciting because we've noticed that people that want to live life the godly way don't have a lot of outlets and a lot of places that they
True.
can go to and just
True.
chill and just hang out and vibe. So we've just been curating these spaces, man, and it's been real fun. And so I'm excited about that.
So how do you is it only for single people, these first Fridays?
Married people show up, and they show up with their wife, with their spouse,
You
but
better.
they'll come. Yeah. So what we do actually, we give people, like, everybody wears like a rubber band or a tag that has a certain
Mhm.
color.
Okay.
And so the color will tell you, say, if you're single, if you're just looking for a friend, if you are
Oh, those dangerous, man.
dating.
Those are looking for the friends are the ones that get you in trouble, man. That little they don't really have no purpose there. They like, oh yeah, whatever.
But you know what? They're the ones that people stay away from too, though.
If you,
So
you see what I'm
just,
saying?
just be out there. Whatever you really here for, just say it.
Hmm.
And then people that are married, they got a certain color. So
Okay.
everybody kind of knows the person, what type of time everybody's on when they show up.
Okay.
But ultimately, like I said, it's fun. It's really fun. We want to make it fun, right?
Hmm.
So when he first started it, we would play games, and then I would have like 30-minute, 45-minute discussions with my boy Keyshawn Scott. He's another relationship influencer.
Yeah, shout out to
We,
Keyshawn.
yeah, we collaborated and we started this together.
Mhm.
And then, like I said, man, it's just been growing, man, and it's been real dope. So anybody could come, even if you're not single, and yeah, man, it's dope.
Yeah, listen, all y'all bring your spouse. Don't try to come without your spouse and get a
Yeah,
color that's
don't,
not for you. I know.
don't get caught out there
Don't
and
get
then
caught out there.
try to
Go
say first
viral.
Friday. First Friday is the reason why my marriage ended. Like,
Exactly. And then you'll see that on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Now, bro, help walk me through the transition because, ministry is not new to you. Like you grew up, like you said, in a strict Caribbean household, and you know you're a PK.
yeah,
Right. So what was the push for you to even go ahead and start your own ministry? Because, a lot of people do it, but then when they find out how much responsibility it is, how much money it costs, it's like, you know what? I just wanted to preach. I ain't really want to, I ain't really want to go through all that. So, you can take us back as early. You don't got to spend too much time on it, but, I remember you in H4C, before there was the H4G.
yeah,
And you told us we was going to the Viacom building to protest. And I'm like, okay, we about to be in the boardroom. We about to be telling people how we feel. I got out there, we was handing out flyers, and I was like, what's happening here? Wait a
yeah.
second. So what was that transition like? Because now you are one of the more sought out people in a certain arena or in a certain genre, as they would say for some people. Um, what was that transition like, bro, of thinking like, okay, I'm gonna leave my father's church. I'm starting this, and then I have to like navigate the waters, and now I'm here and people are like, let's bring whatever you're doing here to Texas to this. Like, what does that look like for you mentally?
Wow. You know what, bro? It's strange, bro. And when I think back, even when we were in high school, one thing I wanted to be was bold about my faith. So I remember, funny story. I don't know if you remember,
Come on now.
Jessica Ponder. Shout
Hey,
out
come
to
on
Jessica.
now. JP.
Shout
Come
out
on
to
now.
Jessica. She don't even know she knows this, but she was one of the people that inspired me to be bold about my faith.
Mm,
So when we first started skills in high school, I had just got saved. And so I was
wow.
still shy about, I didn't really tell anybody I was a Christian or nothing like that. And I remember sitting next to Jessica on a bus, and she
Mm,
had um some music CDs. That's what me, CD players. So she had her booklet of CDs, and I saw her taking out her CDs, and it was like Cameron Clark, Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, and it was all gospel. So I was like looking at her, I was like, I tapped her. I was like, "You Christian?" And she was like, "Yeah, I sing in the gospel choir." So I was like, "Wow." I was like, "That's dope that you're not afraid. You're not like, you just
yeah.
got your gospel CDs out. You're not even trying to hide it."
Yeah.
And that inspired me after I seen her do that, that I could also not be afraid of like showing people what I believe.
Wow.
And from that, bro, like really, I was just bold about it. Then fast forward, I started the Bible study, the Christian
Mm,
club,
wow.
and Principal
Bless him.
Sinclair, he told us
God
that
bless
we
him.
couldn't have we couldn't have a Christian club at the school. So you already know.
Hmm.
So he lied about that. Miss Cahigas heard about it, and she was like, "I found I could get you a place." So I ended up using House of the Lord Church over on
Mm,
Atlantic. Pastor Herbert Daughtry let us
okay.
come in, and I
Wow.
was doing Bible studies in there for like 3 months. Then college, I ended up they were trying to get me to lead the Christian Bible study there, and I saw like how. I say all that to say all of it was never about me. I never knew I was going to do what I'm doing now,
Hmm.
but it was really just me being bold about my faith
Wow.
and how me inspiring other people to also be bold about their faith too. That was really just my mission. So people started asking me to start Bible studies, and I would do them for like a few months. I just thought when I started H4G Bible study that it was going
Mm,
to last for a few months again,
yeah.
because that was the pattern,
Right.
not knowing that that last time it never stopped. Like it just
Mm,
kept growing and growing and growing, and it turned into the church. Um, but that was my mindset. It was never really about starting a church or starting ministry. And I think if you really talk to people who end up doing this, like they'll tell you, like, I never really wanted to do this.
Right.
It's
Mhm.
just like whatever just falls into your lap, the opportunities that come, and you just say yes to God, and you just see where God takes you from there.
Yo, that's dope, man. Shout out to JP, man, because I didn't realize like she had a cousin that went to my church hall, for my as long as I was alive. And we seen each other at I think a funeral, and I'm like, yo, what you doing here? She's like, oh, it's my cousin. What you doing here? I'm like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying? Like the world is so small, bro. But
Wow.
it's yeah. So shout out to her, man, and shout out
Yeah.
to Principal Sinclair, for not giving you what you needed because it pushed you somewhere else, and it showed you that God opened up doors, that you weren't even looking for. I
Right.
think even beyond, you just having a ministry, bro, you naturally create communities.
Yeah.
Amboy used to be the hub spot for musicians.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Remember that, right?
saying? Like it's just it was so much going on, bro. So it wasn't just that, wherever you go, bro, you create communities. And I wouldn't have been able to tell that you just got saved in school because
Oh,
you walk like a preacher. You know what I mean? And when you just do presentations, it was always that you didn't look like like you wasn't like doing a ha and all the other stuff, but it was the way you didn't carry yourself like you were a part of those things that was going on.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? So, for you it might have been like, I need to be bold. And for somebody else looking at you, it might have been like, oh snap, I want to get to where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel, but that's an interesting take, bro. I didn't know you had just gotten saved.
Oh
That's
yeah.
one.
Yeah, bro. And but you know what too is like everybody has a gift, right?
Mhm.
So, for example, even with speaking, that was always that was a gift for me. That was something that I liked to do. So when we doing class projects, I want to be the one to talk.
Mhm.
Like I was never afraid of
Yeah.
talking. Whereas you got the kid who's just like naturally gifted at like organizing or writing or putting things together.
Yeah.
I'd rather them do that, and let me do the presentations. Let me get up and talk. So I think when you realize everyone has a certain gift, and also to your point, I realized that I had the gift to naturally lead.
Mhm.
I think
Mhm.
that there is a gift of leadership.
Yeah.
Leaders are born, leaders are made, but also I think leaders are born.
Mhm.
If God has graced somebody to lead, because my entire life I just seen how people gravitated
Mhm.
towards things that I would put together,
Yeah.
and it felt effortless, and
Yeah.
this is why now we're doing the First Friday events, and I like starting things. I like starting
Mhm.
movements and building communities, and even if I hand it off to somebody else, I just like getting things off the ground because I got that faith that I just feel like it's going to work. It's going to
Right.
happen. We can do this,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna push you to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is it, bro? We're gonna get back to sneakers in just a second, but how is it being a forward thinker? Because there's little room for error with timing, right? You can either be known as a nutcase or you can be known as an innovator, So for you, there were times, and like we talking going back in the day where you were having financial empowerment events at what was that Solomon's Den? What was it called? The spot in
Yeah, Solomon's porch.
Solomon's
Yeah.
Porch back
Oh,
in Bed Stuy.
you got a good memory, bro.
Bro,
Dang.
I got videos. I used to walk around with a little Sanyo camcorder that everybody told me to put away, and I never did. I
Uh
got videos of you talking and
Dang.
stuff like that. We talking about 2000 what 9, 10 ish
Bro, you gotta
maybe.
show me that stuff, bro.
Yeah, I definitely got to show it to you, bro. Because I'm sitting there like, yo, he was. I know what he's doing now. People see it now, but it's not just an influence thing that you're doing. We talking about going back in the day where y'all was out there just doing free music, Kingdom Revolution, and I got
Yeah.
you. What's homie name that was there, man, singing? Um, that he do real estate. He was doing real estate for a minute. Bro, name escapes me, but he was Prince Jamir.
Jameer.
Jamir.
Prince Jameer.
Yeah, yeah. You Dre Rumble, everybody, man. So
Yeah.
they like old dash camera videos, super grainy. But I'm like, oh snap! Like I was looking the other day, and I'm like, it's like 08, 09, bro. When it
Yeah.
wasn't like a gimmicky thing to do. You were always
Yeah.
looking to push your people forward. So how's that walking that line between innovation and being psychotic in people's eyes? Like how do
Yeah.
you balance that? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's so crazy, bro, that you bring all that up because, like you said, a lot of the stuff that people are doing now, we were doing almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like the financial talks, the wealth seminars,
Hmm.
we were doing that.
Yep.
And to your point, I think even H4C, bro, like if social media was around like it
Yeah.
is now, when we started H4C, Hungry for Change,
Hmm.
bro, it was a wrap because everywhere that it went, we were doing short reels
That's
before reels was a thing. We were doing
hmm
these 45-second, 60-second commercials
hmm
um, that are a thing now. We weren't doing long form videos
Yeah.
then, So I think to your point, sometimes you gotta when you're a forward thinker, you gotta sometimes you gotta eat it. Like you gotta
Yeah.
know like everybody won't understand right now what you're doing,
Hmm.
but in 5 years they will.
Yeah.
In 10 years they will. And I think you just gotta be the one to just continue to just be different and be just you just got to embrace it and embody it as an innovator. Like if you know that you are the one that's going to go first,
Hmm.
then go first and let people follow you, let people catch up.
Yeah.
So to your point, um from even Kingdom Revolution, the music we were doing, the sound we were doing, we didn't sound like church,
Uh,
and I hear bands now and I'm like, yeah, they doing stuff that we were
yeah.
doing then.
Y'all were dangerous though.
Yeah.
Was it Daniel on the drums?
Yeah, Daniel on
And
the
you,
drums,
man, y'all was, oh, man.
Vito on the second keys, or either Joey or Nat on bass. Bro, we was no organ, it was just synths, guitar playing, and like, bro, we were going into lounges, non-church events, non-secular
Hmm.
events, and still playing, bro. I never forget. We did something with Prince Jameer at the Lions Den in Manhattan in
Hmm.
Lower East Side, and before he even did his set, we were just we were just there playing for like a good 20 minutes,
Hmm.
just sat and set in the atmosphere before he
Wow.
got on and just grooving. And a brother that was sitting there was like, he said, when you guys were playing before, and this dude was drinking, dude was just in the
Having a
lounge.
good time.
My man was like, yo, I never forget, he was like, when you guys were playing, you guys gave me hope.
Wow.
Like the guy, he heard out of our sound something that produced hope in him. And he didn't know we were Christian. He didn't know we were from church or anything. But that was just to show you the power of the music that we were producing. Like it
Hmm.
transcended just a good time. Like
Yeah.
we really believed that we were releasing something through our music that was going to revolutionize people's lives. And yeah, man, it's even when I went to Bad Boy, when I was working there
Uh-oh.
for a
Uh-oh.
time.
Careful. What you about to, don't fall the stand, bro. I'm
They
listening.
say nothing.
Nah, talk to me. Talk to me.
Bro, when we went there, even there, bro, like everybody that was doing music at the time felt like you either got to get high or you got to drink to create music.
Hmm.
So that was just the culture.
Right.
So I was going there, we working on music. Dudes are smoking, dudes were offering drinks. I'm like, nah, I don't drink. Nah,
Yeah.
I don't smoke. And after like a good 3 months, dudes is like, yo, you're the only person I know my age that don't get high, that don't
Yeah.
smoke.
Hmm.
And that goes back to just the me being bold about my faith when I was younger allowed me that when I came into an environment where everyone else was doing something else, like I still didn't feel the need to conform to it.
Yeah.
But rather, I'm gonna show you, like I can still do everything that y'all doing, but I don't got to do what y'all doing. And that's just that boldness that I feel like you got to have in Christ. Like if you for Christ, rep Christ to the fullest. If you're not, don't fake it. Don't
Yeah.
compromise.
Yeah, that's powerful, bro. Where did that boldness come from? I know it came from God, but was there any like um people that were in front of you or before you that was like that made it easier to do those type of things?
Definitely, I see my brother. Shout out to Nell, rest in peace.
Yeah,
My brother
bro,
just passed away in February.
man.
Yeah, but definitely him.
Okay.
He was like so remember when I said Jessica had all the gospel albums,
Mhm.
right? I only knew the gospel albums because my brother used to listen to them.
Mhm.
I wasn't listening to gospel yet. So I knew the names Karen Clark, Kirk Franklin, because I
Right.
would see my brother having them. So that's how I made the connection. But my brother was like on fire for God from since he was in like high school, junior high school, and
Mhm.
he's 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
So I definitely watching him also inspired me for sure.
Hey, that was the big bro right there, man. I'll never forget. I was talking to my wife the other day. We got in trouble because, well, I got in trouble at church because I was supposed to be at choir rehearsal, and I went with him to Brooklyn Tab for one of their transition nights. So I think he had asked Pastor Todd, or he had talked to Pastor Todd. I think that's his name from back then. He was like, "Yo, I want to come in one day." He was like, "Sure, we'll come get you off the line and everything." And I was the president of the youth choir, and I decided that that night I was going to be there with him. Pictures of us having fun on that long line and all that other stuff, man. And I was just thinking the other day, I was like, "Yo, big bro, Nell got me in because I'd have been on that line forever." He was like, "Yo, bro, where you at?" I was like, "Yo," I walked in with him. They had reserved seats and everything, man. But man, just good stuff, man. He the one who put me on the Miles Monroe, all the other people, man.
Yeah, my
So,
brother, yo, yeah, man, he like I said, I got so much. A lot. I used to read his books. I used to borrow his Bibles. I used
bruh,
to, get all his stuff.
bruh, walking wealth of wisdom, man.
Yep.
Like you sitting there, you be talking to him, he just pull up with a scripture. I'm like, bro, how do you remember the centurion? Like nobody like you remember them little small verses about stuff that nobody thinking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, he was one of a kind. Absolutely. Rest in peace, big bro. So let's go back a little bit, bro. You start in high school, right? And your parents tell you you have an unlimited budget. You can spend however much money you want. First day of school, high school. What two pair of sneakers are you getting?
First two pairs of sneakers.
Yeah, what two pair of sneakers are you copping if your parents say go to the store and buy whatever you want? Don't worry about money.
What year are we talking?
Well, let me see. For us, it'd have been what, 99 going in?
Oh, so
High
going
school?
for
Yeah.
freshman year high school?
Freshman year high school.
Whatever Jordans was out, then I was getting
14s, I think. I think it was the 14s back then.
14s.
Yeah, yeah.
14s. Bro, honestly, the two, so the Bugs Bunnies I wanted
Mhm.
and the Concord 11s I wanted. Those are like the two of my favorite Jordans
Okay.
all time. The patent leather ones,
Mhm.
those are my favorites. If I was to go outside of just the realm of Jordans, see, I'm trying to 99.
It's rough. I know, bro. We
You were preparing for Y2K then. I don't think
where we was it was rough, man. We didn't know we was gonna make it.
Yeah. Any Jordans, bro. That was my hold on. Yeah, any Jordans, bro. That was my that was just it. Hold on, let me put my phone on. Do not disturb.
Hey man, that's the life of an influencer, man. Nah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
And I
so
would just get every color. You said unlimited budget. I'll get every color that was out. That was it. I'm good. I'm good.
nah, they had some good Jordans that come out the year. I think the fours came out later on that year. The cookie and cream fours and the chrome and white fours came out the next year. So now that was a good year for stuff. So let me ask you this, right? To you, what's the most iconic sneaker silhouette? You got Jordan ones, Chuck Taylors, Air Force Ones, or Adidas shell toes? Jordan ones, Chuck Taylors, Air Force Ones, or Adidas shell toes?
If you say iconic, I would definitely have to say the Adidas
Mm,
gel toes.
okay, okay.
Um, because I think, like you said, it was the fact that the culture,
Mm,
Run DMC, and the whole hip hop movement
mhm,
all graduated from like underground to mainstream,
mhm,
and that partnership that Adidas made with them to promote you see sneakers beyond just sports. Now you see it with
Mm,
fashion
right.
and music.
Mhm,
I feel like that definitely had to be the most iconic thing because now, with Chuck Taylors or whatever, it was all still related to like athletes and sports.
mhm.
But then with the Adidas, those definitely transcended that. And I think that's where we see now the whole merge between fashion, music,
Okay.
come in with those sneakers.
All right. Listen, I'm with it. So for you now, when you buy sneakers, are you buying them on functionality, or are you buying them on design or comfort? Like, what are you looking for in sneakers, or are you just a mixture of everything?
And looking for comfort when I get Jordans.
Never.
they, they
Not a chance.
the only comfortable J's to me are the ones, in my opinion.
Do you think so?
They're
If that's
comfortable.
comfort, there is no comfort.
Out of all of them. So
Wow.
I ain't looking for comfort for J's, but I definitely look for functionality.
Okay.
Comfort is important to me. My size, like, so I wear 11 and a half. No, I'm sorry, I wear 10 and a half, 11. So those sneakers are definitely for me. I gotta look for them and I gotta like go out of my way to find them because they're usually sold out.
Right.
The ones I want at least.
Mhm.
So if it's something that I really want because of the design or the look, then I'll go out of my way and get it. But if it's just like I'm just going downtown Brooklyn or going somewhere to pick up some kicks, like I'm
Right.
definitely looking for comfort and functionality.
Okay. Cool. 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 So this is gonna be a series of sneaker questions that I'm asking. Which brand was more influential in sneaker culture, Nike or Adidas?
I would say I'll definitely have to say Nike.
Nice. Which brand to you is making a bigger splash? Saucony, which we used to call Sauconys back in the day.
Oh, it's not Saucony?
I'm hearing that it's Saucony. The
Right.
ownership in companies, I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna remember that every time.
You're right, right.
But Saucony, New Balance, or Asics?
What's the question for it?
Which brand do you think is making a bigger splash these days?
So you said Saucony's, New Balance, or
Asics.
Asics. Definitely New Balance.
Okay. You must have more New
Definitely.
Balance. I knew it. I knew you was about to say I'm wearing them joints right there.
I remember we used to look at New Balance as like fake Nikes. So they
Yeah,
got
bro.
an N
The
on
big
them,
N
but
on
you
the
know what?
side. Yeah. But most people only had that one New Balance that your pops or your moms used to wear back in the day. Like, we didn't know that there were different versions a lot of times until we got
Fact,
old and they started retroing them. But back in the
fact.
day, if you wore that, even if you wore Sauconys back in the day, there was only the
Yeah.
one pair of shadows that everybody used to wear. And we used to be
Yes. Literally.
like,
Don't wear
mm-mm.
nothing else.
Nope, nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a little different. I'm like, oh, y'all had these? We didn't know. But back then, if you wore Sauconys, it was like, don't get caught with them joints on. Um, all right, so pennies or Jordans?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Jordans because I was a Jordan fan and a Jordan head, but the pennies was fire. I actually want a pair. Now that as quiet as kept, I want a pair.
Which one? The phone posits or the other one?
The phone
The
posits.
blue one, them royal blue foam posits was dangerous, man. It's
Yeah,
the Bo Jacksons or Hirachis.
I like Tarachis,
Okay. The low tops or the high tops?
low top,
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Diamond turfs or Griffies?
Griffies.
Okay, okay. Yeezys or Jordans?
Come on, bro. I just like Yeezy as a person. I don't think he's crazy like everybody talk about, but I'm not buying no Yeezys. Not yet at least. I haven't seen any worth buying to me.
None? You don't like no Yeezys?
Ah,
Oh, dang. Not even the foam runners?
maybe I gotta try them on.
Nah, you don't. Don't worry about it. Don't go out of your way. You know what I'm saying? If it's on sale, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Something to
I
wear
think he
around.
had a sale though for his
Oh,
stuff.
they definitely had a sale. It was getting all his stuff up out of there. They had a mean sale one time. Just like $30,
Ah,
$40.
yeah, I missed it. I think my son got one. My son got a pair.
Oh,
The slide. What is it called? You said
Easy.
the slides, right?
He had Easy slides as well, but then he had the foam runners.
Oh nah, he got the slides.
Listen, if your son is going after Easy slides, you in dangerous territory, bro. I'm telling you now.
I'm telling you.
You
Yeah,
better go on
he got
tour.
his He got his mom's fashion bug for
Oh
sure.
man, she in the sneakers too, or she just
She just into fashion in general.
okay?
So
Okay.
he got the eye like her.
Oh, I don't know. Pray over that eye, bro. Wow. I was about to ask you AJ ones or dunks, but I know what you're about to say. AJ one.
No,
You
nah,
say
bro,
dunks?
dunks.
Where?
I like dunks.
Oh snap! Do you think it's a
I
difference?
like combination of the design and the comfort. Dunks are comfortable.
Oh yeah. I love dunks. They like growing up, I was more dunks over AJ ones, but you know, okay. Air Max ones or Air Max 95s?
95s.
Okay. You ever owned a pair? I hated those.
I never bought. Did I? I think I had two pairs my cousin gave me. I
It
never
works.
bought them though. Yeah, I never bought them.
Back then, that's how you cop new sneakers, man. Family pass them joints down. Everything is retro, so
Yeah.
it don't make a difference. Um, White ups or Jordan ones?
Jordan ones. I don't like ups.
Me neither, bro. Me neither. I can't do them anymore.
Oh,
When I was younger, yeah. When I was younger, I could do them, maybe. But when your feet get too big, I start seeing you with them joints. Like you can't do nothing with those sneakers.
that's so true.
You can't, man. Um, your favorite sneaker all time?
Jordan 11s.
Okay, Concords.
Concords.
Okay. What's your biggest sneaker L of all time? Like a pair of sneakers that you wanted but you could never get.
There's a lot of them.
I know, bro. Same here.
um, the Grand Hills. The Grand Hills. When those the Fila joints came out with the design,
Yeah, the big line around the joint.
the line around it, that joint. And that's when Grand Hill was like the next thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
still the
wanted
next
those.
thing.
Those are 95. I think it was in 95.
Yeah, somewhere around there. But I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Yeah, boy, that you want the white ones with the black line around it?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
man,
I'll get those
Felines.
today just because.
Oh
That's
man,
it. The heal a childhood wound. I'll get those.
wow, you took me back, bro. Like you could only after a while you could only find those type of sneakers in Vims. Like like Vims always had like the lugs and the what's the mountain gears and the felines. Like Vims is still one of them joints where you could cop some of them old joints that nobody ever wants anymore.
There's
Like word, man. So, what's your Mount Rushmore of sneakers? Your four top sneakers, either that you had them or you've always wanted them. Do you have like a Mount Rushmore of sneakers?
I would say the original ones.
Okay.
Um, of course, Concord 11s.
Mhm.
I'll say definitely. I think I would definitely go with the Penny Hardaway's composites.
Mhm.
And if I was to pick one more, sheesh, off the top of my head, I would want to say the Space Jams, but I already got the 11s on there, so pan leather ones. I don't want to say two of the same sneakers. Dang, probably the fours.
Okay. I love the fours, man. I don't know what it is
Yeah.
about the fours, but them cookie and cream joints, it was something about them. All right. So, what do you think is the biggest sneaker flop of all time? Like a sneaker everybody loved, but you was like, nah, man, not me.
All time.
I mean, for you, like, but you could look at them and be like, everybody was rocking them joints, and you was like, never. I wouldn't be caught dead in them joints.
Wow, that's a good question. Dang, probably those Yeezys. I don't see the hype. I don't see what the hype is with them joints.
Yeezys. Nice. All of them? Or just,
Maybe I told you. Maybe I got to put my foot in them,
it's not going to happen.
and I'll feel different about it.
If you ain't do it by now, he's no longer there. I don't know if you'll have those opportunities anymore. You know what I'm saying?
If something else come to mind, I'll randomly I'll say it. But that's all I can think of.
Nah, listen, that's fine with me, man. Because I don't own a pair of Yeezys to this day, so I'm good with that. I used to look at the people who used to design for him, like Salehi and a couple of the Asian cats they used to design for him, and I used to find
Yeah.
them making other sneakers somewhere else and go buy those. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like some of them like went to Crocs and got busy with some stuff over there, and I would buy like Crocs that look Yeezy inspired, and they'd be like, "Yours are fake Yeezys." I'm like, "Little do you know." Like Yeezy didn't make these. Like
Okay.
the designers made these. You know what I mean? These guys are engineers, a lot of them. So
I
yeah,
heard good things about I have to get some Crocs, so I heard
mhm.
they real legit.
So
The colorways.
Salehi's is, oh man, getting a pair sometimes is difficult because they be like sold out within a minute or two. But I was able to cop like quite a few Salehis, and the engineering on them joints is top tier, bro. That's the
Gotcha.
only Crocs I would wear though. That and a couple other cats that used to design for Yeezy. Um, but I don't just like get Crocs to get Crocs. I'm sure they're comfortable. I just don't like that clog look, you know. But the
Right.
Salehi look, the way Salehi did them with the fingerprint, that's
Yeah.
super dope, man. Um, but
I bet.
last question. I
Hmm.
need to know a pair of sneakers you had and you discarded of that you wish you had back today. Like you had to get rid of them because your foot grew or they got dirty or there's a hole in them. You had to throw them out. Like what
Dang,
pairs is that?
that I wish I could have back again.
Yeah,
That I
you
don't
like, man,
have.
those was like one of my favorite pairs, but I had to give them away or I wear a size 10 now and I was 8.5 at the time. Take your time, bro. I
And
understand.
there would actually the ones that come to mind was there were these the Air Max. I did have an Air Max 95. It
Mhm,
was like this gray and blue. Like it was like a charcoal gray bluish color.
mhm.
I haven't seen those come back out.
You on the back now.
That those are my favorite kicks. And it was I just like the colors
Mhm.
together.
You had to get
And
rid
I
of them
didn't
because you
value them. And it was just dingy and messed up. I was
okay.
playing ball in them. I was doing all sorts of stuff with them. You know, yeah, I didn't really value it then, but now
Yeah.
you looking back,
Like, oh, this could have been worth something. Word.
yeah, yeah, that for sure.
Listen, I appreciate you for rocking out with us, man. Rocking out with the Kick Live Familia family, man. Always a brother, man. I appreciate you. Keep doing what
Yeah,
you're
bro.
doing. Keep creating those communities, man. I remember all them songs, man. I'm waiting for you to re-release. Was it Long and Just to Worship You? What was the name of that song?
Yeah, you got it.
I'm sitting
You
there,
got it.
close your eyes, fantasize, spread your wings.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this joint was a bop. You couldn't tell me nothing. I used to have that joint on my MySpace page back in the day. I was like, yo,
Yo, you bringing back mad memories right now. Like
bro, that was is is that song. You had a song about a microchip. I can go too deep into it, because of what the world's going through. But
last
like,
chance.
bro, I'm
Last
just
chance.
saying, like, you were talking about a lot of stuff early on that's happening now, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like,
I'm going to release that.
which one?
I'm at,
Last Chance.
last chance.
All right, too. Sneak in the other one too when you get a chance.
All right, I'm fine. I gotta find. I might have to rebuild it because it was so long ago. I think I could make it even better now. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go back in and do that joint.
Now that joint, I never participate in songs. I was spreading my wings. And you couldn't. It was something like we should do the "I'll Fly Away" with Hezekiah. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know why we were singing that song about death so happy. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Right.
were just sitting there doing this and like it was just wild stuff, man. But nah, man. Listen, you've always been a creative, a forward thinker, man. Thank you for saying yes, man. Thank you for gracing us. Listen, tell the people where they can follow you and follow the stuff that you're doing.
Yeah. So you guys can follow me on IG, Facebook, TikTok. You can just type in my name, Vernel Samuel, full name. It'll pop up. On TikTok, they got a few fake pages. So the one with the most followers, the one with the one with the most followers is me. And yeah, looking forward to connecting with y'all.
First Fridays. I'm telling y'all now. Bring your spouse if you're married.
Yeah, if you're single and you're ready to mingle, show up to First Fridays. We got another one coming up. So yeah, just pull up. We're gonna have a good time.
Wholesome, God fearing fun. All
Yes.
that mingling, you get that's a tricky term in this world, man. Single ready to mingle. Some people, man. But listen.
Listen, I tell people that you gotta come with your morals, come with your values, you know what you're standing
Yeah, okay.
on, and you'll be good.
I see some people in that crowd. I know. That's all I'm gonna say. I just listen, man. Thank you for rocking out, brother. Thank y'all for rocking out with us. It's the Kick Live Familiar podcast. It's your boy, Coach Fernz, and we out. Love.
Peace.